Want to start hunting? Do these 5 things to get into hunting. Wait until the end of the video and I'm going to explain to you why these 5 things are the most important. Who is this video for? This is for the new or average hunter looking at trying to get someone else into hunting. So this will actually help them out as well of looking for better ways to get someone into hunting and help them out. Number 1, to start off, just ask to go out with someone. This even goes for average hunters that are taking someone new. Go out with someone. Bring a sense of community and relationship to hunting. It's a key factor in developing social skills, plus also developing new skills into hunting. Not a lot of people think about these things, and not a lot of people talk about these things. YouTube and influencers hardly ever talk about these things. You see them do it, you see them get into stuff with other hunters, but when it comes down to the nitty-gritty and people getting new people in, or actually convincing other people who do not understand why we hunt, or conservation for that matter, you'll actually go ahead and get someone that actually knows what they're doing. And also you might develop new skills as an average hunter as well as a new hunter. So if you don't know what you're doing, ask someone for help. Ask someone to take you out, even if it's just sitting there. So if you're just sitting there with them on a deer hunt or a turkey hunt, or just walking along with them on a squirrel hunt, you'll start picking up some things and some tips and strategies that they do, and that will help you out in the long run. There was a time period that I actually asked to go out on Facebook with some people that waterfowl hunting, and I found a good group of guys that actually showed me the ropes on waterfowl hunting. So brings us to number 2, good segue. Read blogs, journals, books, anything that actually help you develop some kind of intellectual skill into hunting, as well as bringing in new skills to hunting in general and understanding why we hunt. This goes for the new and average hunter. I believe new and average hunters probably need to maintain some kind of intellectual skill into hunting. It's not just going out and grabbing a gun and shooting something. It's about trying to develop some new skills, getting an understanding why we do what we do, what is needed, what gear is needed, anything like that will help you out in the long run. Number 3, go out small game hunting. I mean, squirrels, rabbits, it gets overlooked a lot in social media and also YouTube and influencers. If you actually focus on small game hunting as a stepping stone for a new hunter, or even an average hunter taking someone else out, you'll start picking up clues and strategies and tips and stuff like that for bigger game. So you'll start picking up where elk are, whatever you're hunting, big game in, or you're interested in. You'll start picking up clues and hints of where they like to bed, where they like to stay, what food sources they like. You'll start seeing them and you'll start having encounters with them, and every encounter is a new experience and something to learn. Number 4, apprenticeship. Almost every state has an apprenticeship. This is just like going out with someone and just hanging out in the field. But if you can't do that, and you can't find yourself to do that, and you don't have the means necessary, apprenticeship will actually help you out a little bit. Just contact someone that you know that goes out hunting and tell them, like, hey, if I purchase this license, would you go ahead and give my apprentice license? Would you go ahead and give me some gear, lend me some gear, take me out, help me in the field and all that stuff, dressing the animal, all that good stuff. This helps out a lot of people. And I know in Indiana, this is like, you can only apply it 3 times out of your lifetime. and then you have to get a license. So just go ahead and do that. It'll actually help you out a lot. And the last, number 5, read the brochures, read the rule books on hunting. You pick out a game animal that you want to freaking hunt, go ahead and look up the rules. This like front to back on that rule book on that specific animal that you want to hunt. Just go ahead and do that, because let's face it, you don't know the rules, you get caught by the DNR, you're going to possibly get your license suspended or get a ticket and get your game confiscated or your gun confiscated. That's stuff that you don't want. This should be logical, but there's a lot of people and there's a lot of hunters out there, including average hunters, that trying to get people in or themselves will actually go out and do some stuff. And I've encountered it a lot, where they just don't take a look at the rule books and they won't investigate, ask questions. I have a lot of DNR on speed dial pretty much on my phone, and all I have to do is just pull out my phone and just call them and say, hey, I have questions about this. Ask questions. They'll be more than happy to help you out.
So explain why these 5 rules or things are important is to that of the intellectual part, understanding the concept of why we go out hunting is the most important thing. It also attaches not a physical body, but a mental body to that state. It will actually help you understand why conservation as a whole helps you out in the long run. This also will carry this into your family, whether you have kids or not, or vice versa. New hunters coming in, you'll be able to teach them what you know and why we do the things that we do, and on top of that, give them tips and tactics of your own and help you guide them in a way into a new era of hunting for a new generation, so that way they understand what happens during legal processes of hunting big game and all that good stuff. It'll also help you in the long run as a new hunter to develop skills to understand the concepts behind the laws and rules and regulations that are in place. And then on top of it, it'll also help you understand the animal that you're hunting, because there's a lot of good books out there that will tell you what to look for, where to look for what you're hunting, and all that good stuff. And on top of that, just building a sense of community back into hunting. And that's what happens. And that's what I've been seeing happen. Everybody's been talking about it, but there's no action in any kind of YouTube video of trying to bring them back. Everybody talks about it, but there's no action. This isn't action. I'm trying to get everybody involved, trying to keep the community as a whole. And in order to spread that out to other people that don't understand the hunting as much as we do, and how much we appreciate it and get that primal urge like we do, this will help if we build our surroundings from the inside and then work our way out. You can't help someone if you're not going to be willing to help yourself. And that's how I look at it. And also on top of that, for the average hunter, how that's going to help you out. It's going to help you out so that way you can actually teach someone properly and the proper skills and the knowledge behind the regulations and the laws and everything, so that way you'll be able to push that on to that new hunter that you're coaching or you're mentoring. So that's it. So thank you for watching.